Good morning. Thanks for coming to my presentation. This is for Not Too Rough Dog Waste Management, and that's by me, the owner, Jeremiah Kyle. So let's get into it. So I've worked in a kennel for 7, going on 8 years. I've got a passion for dogs. I'm a single father of 2 boys that I adopted in 2020. Having a good time, but I wanted a little bit more to do for just myself, and I figured why not start something for myself about things that myself loves, and that includes dogs. So here we go with Not Too Rough Dog Waste Management. I, working at the kennel for 7, almost 8 years, have no issue with dealing with dog waste where it's not something the average person wants to deal with, including our friends and family, which I have helped some. I want to be family operated, where we have been family operated with me being our sole operator and owner for the last year, providing quality service to our customers that I don't think can be beat. I've got my 2 kids that are aging up and becoming more and more help every day, and I know that they're excited to be able to do more. Now we are looking at expanding but our mission is to be the best at what we do, to keep our valued customers a priority, and to pet all the puppies, which we always do. Every job we bring a treat to. You know, all of our pups by name, including the ones that come to the kennel to see me too, which has been always been pretty fun to see them outside of there. Our target customer profile are ages 60 to 70, most likely older than that, and we're not really too picky. We just know that our elders have a hard time cleaning up their yards. They do need that help, and we would love to be that help. One of our retired elders that we could call is George. He's a retired veteran who hurt his back in the war. He needs he needs someone to help him clean up after his golden retriever, Sam. Sam's a good pup. George likes to spend a lot of free time with his pups in his backyard, and it is hard for Russell to. It's not Russell, it's George to clean up after Sam. And again, we would just love to be that help. We've got some competitors out there, though, having to fight them. This is Turd Nerd. They're one of my top competitors. They seem to be friendly, but their website was wild. I had a really hard time navigating it. And but their social media on top of that is really active. They interact with their customers on a regular basis. I see people posting good things about them, so that is something that I noticed that I would like to also have, which I'm working on. Dog Poo Pros, though, is another one of my competitors, and their website was also hard to navigate, and it was pretty much not pretty much. You had to call to make reservations with them, and Yeah. Underdog poop scooping is my last competitor of the day. They seem to be more of a chain situation rather than like a family ownership situation. Their website was also difficult to navigate, and they offer one-time scoops at a flat rate of $75, which is a little bit more expensive than everybody else, where their one-time scoops were about $50 to $60, where mine are $30. For $15 a week, once a week, I will not provide only waste removal, but I'll also build a relationship with you and your dog. I do bring treats to every scoop. I do have a few marketed channels going on, and going off of a few articles that I read, which that was by Wakama, I do believe. I could be pronouncing that wrong. Uh, Social media is a survival strategy, and I plan on using them heavily. I already have a few social media pages going, and I interact regularly with my customers. I don't know if you'd call them customers, but possible customers. I also love sales promotions. With my scoops, I will have summertime, spring cleanings where I'll offer where I'll skip the first time scoop charge at that $30 for the first time and go straight to the weekly rate. I also want to implement a fourth scoop free reward program for my business, which I do think some of my older customers which would love. Currently, I just have me as my management team. I am enthusiastic and results driven entrepreneur with 7 years in kennel management. I'm real good at going with the flow and adapting and time management and problem solving, and I'm great with people once I can build a relationship with somebody. Uh, I love the dogs. I just want to be able to do more with them and more for myself at the same time. I do have an open position right now I'm looking to fill. My technical team, I need somebody to be better at the computers than I am because I'm not great at social media. They need to have great time management skills because I can't promise I'm going to be there to manage you. We might just have too much having fun. You need to have great customer service skills just to help me keep the relations that we build. My website I haven't developed, but I wouldn't mind looking into a better one being developed for me. Here's my financial sketch. Currently, I'm doing great. Not making too much money, but I'm not negative at all. But it makes enough in the long run, as we can see from here, where, well, actually not here. This is just the other situation going on. Actually, you can see from here that I do make money. Not too bad. Now, with my competitive pricing and hard work ethic, Not Too Rough is on its way to becoming a thriving enterprise now. Do you want to be a part of the Not Too Rough family? I've got my tech team open. I'm looking for more funding to possibly have more outsourcing and be able to build more relationships with people if I could focus more on my business. Thank you so very much for everything you've done today. Here's the references to some of my competitors' websites that I posted online. I also referenced the article where referencing social media as a survival strategy. Thank you so very much for all of your time today. I know it wasn't 15 minutes, but I don't think I could talk 15 minutes about scoop and poop. You have a great day. I'll talk to you guys at some point. Bye bye.